Hey everybody, Jared with Second Life Design. I have a shop update video for you. It is February 22nd. I've been busy. It's been kind of a crazy, hectic month. I've been traveling for work, for my day job, so I haven't been out in the shop as much as I wanted. I've gotten a few things kind of in the mix, in the works. I've been plugging away as much as I can. I've got I think I talked about in my last video, the Sustainer Tower. Got that kind of in a good workable state. I'll go over that a little more detail in a bit. I've been working on some cabinets. I've got some logs coming in. There's a lot going on, so let's get into it. Okay, so this is the Sustainer Tower. This is something I've been kind of work out the concept for a while. It was something I wanted to make, and I wanted to get it right the first time, kind of like my MFT table. But this thing is a little over 6 feet tall, and it's made from a pre-finished plywood, so it's already got like this UV finish baked onto it. It's got the shelf pins all down the whole thing, so I can adjust it the whole way. These aren't drawers. I had a lot of people ask about that, why I didn't make these as drawers that come out, but because I wanted to keep the expense down, and two, I wanted to keep this all adjustable. I didn't want to get it kind of locked into where I had to have every size sustainer in a certain place. I don't know I don't know what I'm going to get in the future. I don't know what's going to change, and I want to just keep my options open and keep it cheap. So this is what I went with. I did do a plastic edge banding on this, so I had to do like cut a slot with a router in it and put the edge banding in it. It works pretty good. I'm happy with it. I am going to put this thing on wheels, and I'm going to add a couple more accessories to it. I've got this shelf I had made up. I'm going to have that to go on the side, so I have a place to set the sustainers if I want to get something out of them. So I'm working on it. I've got it all filmed for YouTube. I'm kind of doing like a Jimmy DiResta style video for it, where it's all kind of GoPro and no real dialogue. So I'm working on that. It's just I gotta get some time to make the base and the last couple accessories. These are the cabinets I've been working on. These are a customer build. They've taken a little bit longer than I intended, and cabinetry always does for me. I'm just doing this all by hand. It just takes a little bit longer, and this is a face frame style cabinet, so it's got the face frame all over it, and with inset doors, so the doors are going inside of that. And to me, that's kind of the epitome of the hardest ones to do, because you have a lot going on, getting the gaps all right. It has to be perfect. And I tried to stay true to what the customer wanted, having these exterior hinges like this, these face frame hinges, and there's just too much slop in these to really get accurate results. They're sloppy, they're cheap. The screws are a third of the size of the holes, so you can't get really anything consistent. So I talked to the client and got them on board with putting some Euro style hinges. I got some Euro face frame inset door hinges. I got those. They're from Bloom. They're soft close. They're really nice, and it allows me to adjust everything the way they should be. So these will be wrapping up pretty quick now. I've got to get everything painted and put the drawer fronts on, but it's taken way longer than it should have, but that's kind of what it takes sometimes. It's easy to get down on yourself if something's not going right, and you just kind of got to suck it up sometimes and get the job done. I'm guilty of it just as much as anybody else, but this is what we signed up for, and we need to just power through and get it done. I should have, in hindsight, I should have suggested just using those hinges right off the bat. It's something I wanted to try and give them what they asked for, but I wasn't happy with the results. So, I'm putting my name on this. I want to have good results that are consistent. So that's what it takes. So I put this question out on Instagram, and I got some good answers. I want to put it out on here as well, and we'll see if I get some immediate answers. But I do a lot of cabinet work at my day job, mainly Euro cabinets, and it's brought about enough to where I feel comfortable talking about it and kind of putting information out to the world now. I think cabinetry is kind of mystifying to people. Until you do it, they don't realize how simple it is, especially Euro cabinets, frameless cabinets. There really is not a lot to them. They're very easy to make, very easy to dress up. I think people hear European frameless cabinets, they think of just IKEA stuff, and there's a lot more out there than that. You can make them look really nice and get good results and do it without you don't need a lot of big machinery to do it. You can do it with a track saw and a couple, jigs, and you can have some nice cabinets for the shop at least, if not your home. So if you have any questions regarding cabinetry specifically, start sending me comments on here or on Instagram. I want to be able to put some videos together for that. I'm gonna, I may do one or two on overall theory of like Euro cabinets or differences between Euro and face frame cabinets, and then get into specific things about, the shelf pin holes, the 32 millimeter system, different types of hinges, whatever. So just send me some comments, send me some questions. I want to help you out, but I need some help back first. I need to know what people are asking. So send me the stuff. I'll try and hook you up. All right, let's go out to the log yard and see what's going on out there. I'm getting a couple big sycamore logs in. I had a good client. They have a property about an hour away from me. They're doing a lot of tree work, a lot of removals, and they had a giant sycamore come down, and I want to get it. I want to get more single slabs in, and yeah, that's how this all works. People have logs, I go get them, I turn them into furniture. So to do that, I need to clean up kind of my area out here. It's kind of a mess. I've got a little bit too many things going on. So this is my current log storage situation. I've got this really ratty looking old oak. I think it's a red oak. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up for firewood. I had intentions of trying to do something kind of cool with it, but doing the urban logging that I am, I have to really I need to be more choosy about what I take in. I can't take everything, and this is something I should have passed on, but it was close enough that it was just okay, just go get it, but it was far enough to where I didn't want to go just look at it like in my car. It's like, well, if I'm going, I'm just gonna go pick it up. And so I drove over the truck and trailer. There's no sense coming back empty, so I got it. I shouldn't have taken it, and here we are. So I'll cut it up with some firewood for some people, get it out of my life. All the rest of this kind of stuff, these cherry logs, these two, I'm going to take these to a bandsaw mill. I'm going to try and get out of them when I can. There is some metal in them, so I'm going to try and remove that. But yeah, they're a little bit too small for me to mill. I can do it, but it would just be quicker to take them to a bandsaw mill. This big linden basswood, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's a big straight log, but it is a linden tree, so that's a very soft wood. It is not ideal for furniture. It would be kind of a neat thing. I had an idea of doing like a chainsaw carving with it, but I don't have the time, and I've lost the interest, so I may cut it up. I'm still kind of thinking on that one. It's very straight and very big. It might be something kind of a novelty. If I can make a couple big chunks from it, kind of split it in half or something, I may do that. Not fully decided yet, but I gotta do something. I don't have a whole lot of room to work with, and I'm looking at getting two 48-inch sycamore logs, 9 feet long each, in the next week. So I gotta make some moves here to take those in. So I don't, I'm on a quarter-acre property in the middle of town, so I gotta make the most of my space. And if something's not going to be usable, I just don't even need to commit the time or the gas to it, machine wear and all that. So I may just cut this one up too. So we will see. We'll follow up on that. It's a shame. When I take these on, and I think that, I'll get to it. I'll do something with it, and I'm slow. I don't have anything, so something's better than nothing. But then, something good comes in, and then it's like, well, why did I spend the time to get the junkier stuff? So it's, damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of a thing. Okay, that's what I got for this video. It's been a busy time. I'm trying to do as much. I know it's been kind of radio silence for YouTube. I haven't had a video in a month, and that bugs me just as much as it does anybody else. But I have a lot of content out there. I've got it edited. The videos aren't quite complete yet. They're 75%, and I want to get a good product out. So I'm working on it. I got to make some moves and get my customer stuff caught up a little bit so I can catch up with the fun stuff. So I appreciate everyone's patience. I appreciate all the comments. It's been a lot of fun. I'm still working on everything. As always, if you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram at Second Life Design. You can drop comments on here. Send me your cabinet questions. You know, I want to be able to help with that. You know, I think it's something that a lot more people can do if they really gave it a shot. You can buy things from a box store, you know, a couple simple tools and make some nice cabinetry for the shop or for, you know, a bathroom, a bookcase, whatever. You know, it's not a big mystifying thing. You know, I think I want to take the air out of it for people. I don't think you have to have a lot. You don't need a lot. If you can make some accurate cuts, you know, with a circular saw, a track saw, you can have some nice cabinets. That's really what it comes down to. So send me your cabinet questions. We'll help out with that. Kind of blanking out. That's all I got, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.